Hello and welcome. I'm Harish, and in this channel, I talk about various no-code tools using which you can build pretty much anything from forms to automations to websites to apps. This is episode 7 of Building with Tally.so, and in this one, we are going to look at how to create a quick online store and collect payments right from Tally.so. You don't have to build an e-commerce store on WordPress or Shopify or any of the other fancy platforms if you're really selling simple stuff or even taking registrations for your online course that you're conducting or selling an ebook, right? As you can see by now already on the screen, there are a few things that I want to sell through this form and also collect payments. Let's see how we can quickly build a simple store and collect payments on Tally.so. Let's get started. Alright, so I have a simple form. What I've done is added a checkbox and a label. With checkbox, I've added multiple options, with one being a free thing that people can get. And depending on what people select, we have to calculate the price and then send the user to the checkout page, right? So this is the first page that the user will see, and when they select these, the price should be incremented, right? You have to calculate the price. These are all simple checkboxes, so we need to make sure we calculate the price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a calculated field option. If you see, there is a calculated field option, which means that this value can be calculated in the form itself, right? So I'm going to name this as price and select the type as a number, and the initial value is 0. Now if they select the last option, it has to be 0, and if they select the last but one option, it has to be 500. So what I'm going to do is quickly add the logic to be able to calculate the total price when they select any of these or all of these, right? So for that, what we will have to do is add a conditional logic field. So I'm going to insert a conditional logic and then say when choose what you want to purchase contains the first one, then calculate the price and add value as 500, because the first one's price is 500. Now I'm going to add one more conditional logic. Similarly, for each of these we have to add one each. If you have just two, we'll just have to add two, right? So choose what you want to purchase continues the second one, contains the second one, then we have to calculate the price and add 2500 to it. Then we do the same for three more blocks, right? So let me just quickly add that and get back to you. Alright, so we've added all the conditions, and now the total price should be calculated automatically by the time the user selects any of these options that they want. And now once clicking on purchase, we'll move the user to the checkout form, right? Typical experience on a e-commerce page that you get. And then I'll also add a quick thank you page at the end, which says your order has been confirmed, your payment of price, as you remember, at the rate gives you all the options from the form itself, is successful. Click here to download the PDF. Right, for the sake of the example, I'm just going to underline this, but make sure you link it so that your customers can actually download the PDF once they sign up, and or whatever you're offering as part of selling, right? So here we are going to do payment as the field. So the payment block allows you to link your Stripe account, right? So all free accounts on Tally.so get a 5% charge cut when somebody buys something or pays on your forms using the Stripe integration. But if you buy the Pro plan, then all your payments are free, no transaction fee or no Tally commission of any sort on Tally.so. So once you add the payment block, you will see that the price you can select to be the calculated field itself. So whatever gets calculated at the top, that gets automatically added, and once I selected the price, it automatically redirected me to authorize with Stripe, as you may have noticed already. And this is my standard account, so I'm just going to do connect. That's my existing account, guys. You need a Stripe account by default to be able to collect payments using Stripe on Tally.so. There are no other payment gateways for now, so this is the only way to go. But there may be more ways if you know how to work with webhooks, but I'm not going to cover that in this series. So as you can see, the total price is 0, card number. This is the Stripe integration, and then I'm going to change this to checkout to make it look better, right? And here this can also be changed to go to payment. Now let's also add a condition where if the user doesn't select anything from here, let's not push him to the checkout page, right? So I'm going to add a quick condition where I will check again conditional logic, same as all other logics that we have checked. If this is empty, then show an error, right? Show block. So what I'm going to do is below this I'll add a block quickly with a text that says please select what you want to purchase, and I'm also going to hide this by default. So to hide it, click on these and hide. Now you can also select this and change the color. So once I show it, then I'll be able to change the color. I'm going to select this again quickly and change the color. To red, and I'm going to hide this for now, hide block, and here we'll show block if it is empty, right? If the selection is empty, it will ask for the user to select something. That's all. That's the form setup, guys. And let's see how this works. So I'm going to quickly click publish and go to the form and test it out. Obviously I'm not going to be able to pay because I'm not going to use the actual currency here. So yeah, if you see, since nothing is selected, it is asking me to select. I have selected one, go to payment, price is 0. So this is the card number, name on card, your email, and clicking pay will take the user to the Stripe payment gateway and get the payment done. So assuming you have a Stripe account, this is how it works. So that's how you can collect payments or build a simple shop with no complicated features, just the items that you want to list. You can add images and make it look much more beautiful and aesthetically pleasing for your customers. But that's how you can also create a payment mechanism on tally.so, guys. Insanely powerful tool. Once again, I'm telling you, please consider using tally.so if you are not using it already, or if you are on Typeform. Nothing against Typeform, but I think tally.so is much better in terms of the experience. So if you found that useful, drop a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you know somebody who's looking for tech guys or coders to convert their idea into reality, just send them here, because our channel is all about building anything without coding. With that, I'll see you in the next episode of Building with Tally.so, and peace.